deck.
Yeah.
And Andrew Shrout is on the right. He won a Legacy Open the week before the Invitational. Last year. Peter, the best start possible. Delver, Seachrome Coast. All right.
Peter's name is spelled wrong. Peter's name is spelled wrong. It's T-R-A instead of T-A-R. So it's T-R-A. Yeah. There you go. No problem. Just letting you know. Just wanted to get the correct spellings there.
Yeah, I would hate when people have my name spelled like P-R-Z.
Yeah.
A-C. Hey. All right, let's look at this hand. Gitaxian Probe from Peter. Looks like
Gather the Township, Forest, Sunpetal Grove, Swamp, Blade Splicer, and Intangible Virtue. Yeah.
That's a strong hand.
It does seem pretty
Especially
good.
once he had Andrew Shrout still has Gut Shot. In his he has Gut Shot for removal. And he killed the Delver with it.
He's only got 2 Gut Shots main, having that.
Andrew has 3.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He switched it on us. Peter has a split of removal, and not all of its actual removal. His 2 Gut Shots, a Dismember, a Mutagenic Growth, and a Faith Shield. To go with his pretty standard package, he has 2 Porcelain Legionnaire, 4 of all the good creatures, 2 Rune Chanter's Pike, and a Sword of War and Peace, so 3 equipment.
Yeah, how many equipment is right, do you think? Because it feels like there's people going just 4 Sword of War and Peace. So some will have like a Rune Chanter's Pike, and some will just do like 1 sword and 2 pikes, like in this case.
Yeah,
it seems like
I haven't been playing much Delver till I figure it out for myself. A friend of mine, we went full in. We still have Invisible Stalker, and we went 12 cantrips, only 18 lands, and 5 swords.
Okay.
So and there were 2 of them were Rune Chanter's Pikes.
Speak of the devil,
yeah,
there's a Rune Chanter's Pike. After Peter.
That card's really good, but it gets much worse if people correctly have Nile Spellbomb. Let's see if there are no Nile Spellbombs in A Shrout's deck list. Unfortunately, I love Nile Spellbomb.
So yeah, Peter was able to have the mana leak for the Gather the Townsfolk, and then followed up with a Ponder and a Rune Chanter's Pike. And now we've got Andrew trying to add a Blade Splicer to the board, and
looks like
I think that's fine. Yeah, I think it's gonna stick.
Blade Splicer is another excellent card.
Yeah.
Right now. So even if the token gets Vapor Snag, you're actually just like okay with that.
Yeah, I mean you take their Vapor Snag, that's pretty good. You know, you make them waste.
You trade 1 for 1 and you get a 1/1 out of the.
Yeah.
Granted, you lose some mana and some life in the process, but like it's still like a pretty good trade for you. And just gives the token deck just like a different type of threat. Because right now, Andrew's deck looks pretty poor against Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah.
Like Ratchet Bomb kills almost all of his creatures.
And people are playing Ratchet Bomb like crazy this weekend.
Well, the thing is, a player like Andrew is good enough to like ration his threats carefully.
Right.
And with Intangible Virtue, your cards can play both offense and defense.
Yeah. You get so much value off of just having the Anthem effects.
Oh yeah, it's not just the Anthem, it's a Vigilance.
Yeah. That's
very important.
So Delver comes down and picks up a Rune Chanter's Pike for Peter.
Does Andrew have he has so he's going pretty ballsy on his mana over here in the shot. I don't know the total land count, but he has 2 Gavany Townships and 3 Vault of the Archangels. So and it seems like a guy who does his work,
Yeah.
Puts in his playtesting, but knows which cards are worth playing. And I don't know what the correct number of lands for a Black White token is, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's an extra land just to fit in all these colorless lands.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, is now on the table.
$50, $60 Mythic.
Yeah.
And those Vampire tokens are really hard to find.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I hadn't actually tried because I don't have any Sorins yet, so
right.
no reason.
The emblems are even harder.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I know that Evan was telling me, actually.
A friend of mine opened 8 boxes, has 2 emblems, and 6 Vampire tokens.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah. So you get like less than 1 a box.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I know Evan was telling me probably last year or something that there are tokens that are just like they actually have rarities, even though they don't have printed rarities.
Yeah, they all have. Yeah, they're all like common printed.
Yeah, there's certain certain tokens that are just so much rarer than others. Well, Soren.
So Delver flips revealing Mana Leak. We're talking about tokens and Sorens, and then Soren bites the dust.
Yeah.
Andrew's I bet Andrew's wishing he had an emblem right now. Although you never know if the Delver's going to flip, so.
Right. Ends up paying 4 mana for a 1/1 lifelinker and a little bit of extra life.
Yeah, right? Billion life. I'm sure like the Pike is no joke right now. There's 2 Ponders and a Probe at minimum and a Mana Leak.
Yeah, that's true. So
can't quite see the entirety of.
Yeah,
it's at least 4.
Right. So that is a pretty big Delver.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Double Intangible Virtue for Andrew, and
this one's probably going to get Mana Leaked.
Yeah, Snapcaster Mana Leak. Yeah, shrinks that the strength of that.
One thing I really love about the original Illusions decks is that it was like killing a buffalo using all parts of the buffalo. Like your graveyard was empty because you just like flashback all the spells using Snapcaster
right. And removing
all the creatures with Mortland Haunt. It's actually really fun to play like the original Illusions decks. Like I don't like these swords. For whatever reason, I've never been a big fan of swords or equipment in constructed decks.
Yeah, they're a little.
Not my style.
I feel like when I play with them, they're underwhelming. When I watch other people play with them, I'm like,
so good.
Oh my gosh,
just the worst kind of card. They're just so much better in everybody else's hands.
Yeah, that's what it always seems like. So, Peter now.
Is this pondering or?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't see the actual. There it is at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
There
You're both looking in the graveyard.
Yeah. I was looking in play.
Oh, out here. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. He had the 2 hands thing going on, so he knew it was pondering. Here's a fish ponder. What's your favorite ponder picture?
I like that ponder. I like original ponder.
Okay. I'm a big fan of the textless ponders.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I tend to just not play textless cards. I like seeing what my cards do, especially when I'm playing against.
Cards.
I think they look great, but I like when I'm playing with them. I want to be able to go, this is what it does. Like show somebody.
I hate foreign cards for that reason.
Yeah, and then it's pretty much the same here. Like I don't play with many foreign cards. I'll play with like Vendilion Click's foreign because I just think it looks, it's cool, and I like Vendilion Click a lot.
And probably those are the ones you have.
Well, I have English and foreign.
Oh wow!
I have
that's a card to own 8 of.
Yeah, I think I own about 8 or 9 of them.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're just a card I like. I play in so many decks. I'd
yeah,
just
sure, that makes sense.
So, Delver takes a chunk out of Andrew's life total, and then looks like a Vapor Snag
comes back and gets the. But this, I think is going to be really important in this game is the lifelink from the zombie token. I think it's going to turn out to be.
It's going to be very relevant.
A very relevant part of this game. And it doesn't seem he has like a lot going on. Or maybe just thinking about which, awesome card he wants to play. Oh, he does. Oh, wow. Andrew has 4 increasing devotions. That card is sweet.
And which one is that one?
That is the 5 mana, make 5 1/1s.
Oh, right.
Flashback.
And you get like a ton of guys. It's just, that I completely forgot about that.
Okay, so he's pumping the lifelink token. So he's really out of things to do. Oh no, is this a Vapor Snag?
No, it's Thought Scour. And he Thought Scours Andrew.
What? Wait a minute. Does he have a Rune Chanter's Pike in play?
Yeah, why would you Thought Scour Andrew? It seems really weird. Especially with a Rune Chanter's Pike in play.
Yeah. Oh, he knew the top of his deck from Ponder, and he wanted all the cards.
Oh, okay, you're right.
That does
make sense. Yeah.
And he just wanted to cycle for the mana.
I thought you were saying he knew the top of Andrew's deck. I'm like, how did he figure that? Jace the Mind Sculptor cheating again?
Yeah. No, he knew the top of his own deck.
Right. No, that makes sense.
And he just wanted every card.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something else.
Yeah, he just wanted to cycle it. Yeah, it makes sense. So Delver like again.
The next card. Oh no, Peter drew both of his cards. I might have just waited. Like, it doesn't seem like he needs the land. So, like, you draw your Geist, play your Geist,
right,
and then Thought Scour yourself, get rid of the land.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Meanwhile, though, yeah, we
hopefully Andrew looks like he's in quite a bit of trouble, both on 6.
Yeah, but he's facing down Geist of St. Traft. That's just Evolving Wilds. Yeah, Geist of St. Traft on the other side
recognize the
of the board.
pictures of the new cards.
It's a little tough sometimes, but it's
Andrew does not look like he's in it.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing kind of
yeah, I think he needed a Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls, maybe, like, yeah, I don't know what else. Maybe an Oblivion Ring. Andrew does have 2 Oblivion Rings. Or Timely Reinforcement. No, Timely Reinforcements wouldn't do it. That's actually looks like Andrew does have Timely. Looks like he's just pumping.
Yeah.
Going deep.
He does have time.
Okay, so this is an interesting thing. Peter cannot actually attack with his Geist unless he moves a Pike over. That makes it really easy.
Snapcaster, Vapor Snag,
geez.
kill you, yeah.
Because there's going to be some interesting things going on there. If Peter just sends in his Geist, it gets eaten by the token.
Right.
And then the lifelink negates the damage done by everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
So even though he has lethal flying, the ground lifelink has to happen.
Yeah, how big was that token? It was what, a 4 or 5?
It had 2 counters on it and 1.
So it was a 4/4. Yeah. So it negates the Geist entirely, right?
However, like if Peter just moves the equipment over to the Geist, then it gives Andrew a chump block.
Right.
And puts Andrew on 3. But, you know, leaves him with a Geist and the Delver in play still. So.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Interesting game. Looks like Andrew ran out of things to do. It looks like he had a Timely in his hand that he couldn't.
He couldn't get the life off of because they were equal.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
as it turns out, the lifelink did play an important
role in the game. And then he couldn't cast his Timely Reinforcements for full value. Yeah, that's actually rough. How the lifelink actually was worse for him.
Right. And when he rarely would have gotten the tokens, the 3 tokens for him.
That's kind of crazy. So, all right, what do you think the sideboards go? How does Andrew sideboard here?
What is this card? Oh, Mirren Crusader. I would say nothing.
Really?
I think his main deck has all the cards in his main deck are better than all the cards in his sideboard, with the exception of maybe, like, I don't know how he feels about Timely Reinforcements.
Okay.
I would not Day of Judgment. I feel Day of Judgment is for the mirror. The rest of them are just like cards that won't do anything. Celestial Approach, Rare of Revelation. Stony Silence would get the equipment, but he has to know if he would have to know that Peter has Ratchet Bomb. Stony Silence is great tech for Ratchet Bombs.
Yeah.
Because that's basically like your surgical extraction. For Ratchet Bombs only, it's preemptive.
Right. That's interesting, yeah. Interesting way to look at it.
But like the thing is, this deck is so powerful. The thing that's scaring people away from this deck is Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah.
So it's worth playing a card that does nothing but stops Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. How many copies does he play? 3.
3.
Okay. Now he's got to, you got to wonder how much.
Peter's deck's got a bunch of sideboard after my own heart.
There's a lot of
ones and
twos, right?
And a lot of cards that are already in the deck. In the main, no, not really. There is one of each sword.
So
there's a War Piece, a Feast and Famine, and a Body and Mind.
And funny how the Body and Mind could actually be pretty relevant this weekend with all the green.
Yeah, I got crushed by Body and Mind. The one game against the mono green deck, I played he killed me with the 3 Strangleroot guys the one game, and then the other game he just played turn 2 sword, the Body and Mind. and I did not have a spot removal spell. And he won.
Yeah, actually, think about like the decks that are doing well this weekend, and it's like a lot of mono green decks, and then a lot of blue-based decks like Delver and things. So, Body and Mind actually could be getting even better.
Right.
You know, if people
unfortunately,
continue to
it
stick with
has
all
a drawback instead of has a drawback instead of 2 advantages.
Right, because milling people actually could help them. Yeah.
Oh, mill you for 10. Okay, Rune Chanter's Pike plus
Yeah.
a million.
Right.
It's like the whole lifelink has drawback with timely reinforcements.
Right. What do you think of Dungeon Geist?
I love Dungeon Geist. I played in a cube deck earlier today. I had plenty of time.
After you lost 2 in a row. Yeah. Definitely like it. I don't know if he needs it here. But,
I would not sign it in here.
Yeah, it does not seem to have a purpose here, but I just wanted to get your opinion on it.
Oh, I think it's insane against like the mono green decks, for example. Or even like some of the ramp decks. Unfortunately, against like a lot of the ramp decks have Slagstorm, so it's weak against Slagstorm. But like other than that, even in like the mirror, sometimes it has applications. Even though a lot of what you want to be doing is geisting.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew leads with an Evolving Wilds.
Yep.
And Peter has turn 1 Delver.
Not quite the greatest start of all time again. Seachrome Coast Delver is almost unbeatable. I remember Cobblade, like Seachrome Coast Preordain is just like,
yeah.
It's like, how likely are they to have like a turn 2 awesome play? 90%, 100%. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big tokens fan right now. I really like Andrew's list.
Interesting, yeah. I'm
really impressed by it.
I like the black-white tokens a little bit better, the ones that are kind of more...
I mean, I feel black is a necessity, even if you're only splashing for the flashback on Lingering Souls.
Yeah.
The card is that good. Like, even if you do something like... Also, the Stony Silence does come out to play.
All right.
That's going to shut off, the Sword of War
equipment.
Yeah,
I guess really it, right?
That's completely legitimate.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't see ratchet bombs. He may be assuming that they're there, but either way, he's still right. Either way, he's
buying insurance.
Right. If there is ratchet bomb, then he's safe from it.
Unfortunately,
even if
so
there's
Andrew does have Midnight Hunting, so that's a possibility here. If not, he has a very slow draw.
Peter, meanwhile, just pondering like crazy here.
Yeah, a lot of pondering and setting up mana leaks. A lot of times it's not. I don't like this early game not playing any creatures. It's one thing I do not like about these new Delver lists. Very little in the way of pressure, early pressure, outside of the Delver.
The Delver itself, yeah.
Now we're just like, here comes a Midnight Haunting for sure. Yeah, I see it.
Now, does that meet a mana leak?
That's a weird thing about these token decks. Is like that almost requires a mana leak.
Yeah.
And then he just free reign to.
Alright, there's the mana leak.
Foil mana leak.
Yeah, that really countered it.
Yeah. Alright, see what Andrew can do to capitalize on this. He's got free reign. Blade Spicer.
Land Sorin, maybe? I don't know.
Land Sorin would be amazing. I don't think he has Land Sorin.
He doesn't have it. I don't even think he has land. But Blade Spicer. Yeah.
So we're a little bit away from that. Like, this would actually be a situation Dungeon Geist would be insane.
Yeah, it'd be pretty nice.
But, like, there we go. That's what we need.
Alright, Foil Delver. And Geist of St. Traff.
Not foil, come on.
Yeah, you can't, get us all excited about the foil mana league and the foil Delver, and then not have a foil Geist.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the cards in Andrew's. I wonder how often. I'd like to get Andrew in the booth. See how often he's flashed back to his increasing devotions.
There's intangible virtue.
Yeah, that's a good start.
4/4 Vigilance coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fortunately, like, unless Andrew has another card, his play is poor against a Vapor Snag. But who knows, like, what kind of Vapor Snags Peter still has left in his deck.
Yeah.
What is Face Shield? Is that Face Shield?
I think it was. Yeah, it was really tough to tell because it was foil. And since Andrew's reading it, I'm going to assume it is. Face Shield.
There's not too many other cards Andrew will be reading. I don't even, like, it's like kind of Apostle's Blessing, like.
Yeah, it's kind of, oh, there's another one I'm thinking of. I can't think of. But yeah, like.
Stave Off.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly.
They all do, like, slightly different things. So right. Yeah, you just read them all every time. Use protection from something. I think this one is like any permanent you control. Or maybe not even you control. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So the guy swung in.
Right.
Brought a little angel friend. The 4/4 first striking token blocked. Then Mutagenic Growth was cast and flashed back. Making the Geist of St. Trapped a 6/6,
right.
Which is big enough to
kill the token.
Kill the token. And if Peter has a mana leak, he's in a dominating position. But it looks like he just has a Sword of Do Nothing. Oh, Snapcaster Mage of Ponder. That's more than a Sword of Doing Nothing. This is close to getting out of hand for Andrew. He needs a powerful token maker.
Yeah, I didn't expect the double Mutagenic Growth. Or
that's not the first. I thought he had another Delver.
All right, so Andrew trying to figure out what exactly to do to try to get back into this game. I mean, he's facing down a Flip Delver and a Geist. Not
Lingering Souls would be a great start.
And
looks like what do we got?
Was that Midnight Haunting that he played? I think it was.
Just main phase Midnight Haunting.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Lingering Souls obviously much better there, but Midnight Haunting still gets him.
Yep.
Gets him in the game.
Yeah.
Exactly what he needs to be. He's still not out of the woods, like.
No, it's just a little bit of more time.
Because if Peter wants, he can trade his whole board. Yep, looks like what is going to happen. He's going to trade his whole board except for a Snapcaster Mage. Peter's going to be left with a Snapcaster Mage. Andrew's going to have nothing but an Intangible Virtue and the Stony Silence.
Okay.
Yeah. But Andrew's going to be at 7 life.
Yep.
And this is really strong if... Oh, also Peter's going to Faith Shield.
So he's going to keep his Delver.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Such Snapcasters.
Yeah, so he Faith Shields and then Snapcaster Faith Shield to give both his Geist and his Delver protection, and then...
He just does it all.
He just gut shots away the Blade Splicer.
Okay, so
he wiped Andrew's side of the board.
Remember what I said about him trading his whole board?
Yeah, he did.
He had none of that. None of his creatures died.
He didn't.
And not only that, but he added a Snapcaster.
Yeah.
So it looks like Peter is very, very close to locking up a top 8 spot. Andrew probably drew a land. He needs a Lingering Souls. I can't think of another card. Like, even Increasing Devotion, it locks up the ground, but 3...
Yeah, he's got too much in the skies.
Wow,
yeah.
What an explosive turn from Peter.
That was nuts. I mean, the Snapcaster Faith Shield gut shot was what his hand was, right? Because he goes...
Yeah, all three. Yes.
He's like, I'm going to give this guy protection, I'm going to Snapcaster Mage, flash it back, and then I'm going to gut shot your other guy. Like, that was ridiculous.